I'm gonna go on the outside. Oh, maybe not. Okay, here we go. Oh. Yeah. Oh. What you got there, Bobby?
I got one strawberry and
Wow.
and a few haskaps.
Beautiful.
Not sprayed or anything. Not washed either.
Nice. Can I try the haskap?
Yeah. They're awful sour.
Yeah.
If you like sour.
I don't mind. You know it's good for you. Haskap berries.
Where they got the name honeyberry. They don't taste like honey.
It's an ironic name. Well, it's July, and, you know, it's time to move on, I think. My parents are doing okay. My father's surgery has come and gone, and my dad is acing his recovery, so I feel okay to leave and go towards British Columbia where, well, my heart is. My Canadian heart, anyway. They do have some big stuff coming up in September that I have to be there for, but in the meantime, I want to shed some of this winter weight that I developed in Alberta thanks to Tim Hortons and the long winter, and I'm going to head towards the mountains and then maybe into Vancouver. Well, what the heck, I've got 6 weeks. I'm going to do whatever the heck I want, whatever feels right. Just pulling into field. I was here a few weeks ago, just dipping into BC, not really feeling BC, just dipping in to go do a walk up at Sherbrooke Lake. So it feels like I'm in my neighborhood, but because I'm planning to really get into BC this time, it's like being in a whole different universe, and I'm so excited. There's so much more to explore and to do here, and it's my spiritual home here in Canada. Isn't that lovely? It's another wildlife overpass being constructed, and it's not even in a national park. Well, any good road trip for me in BC starts in the Kootenay region, the southeast corner. Well, here we go. This is the first installment of my investment into doing some major hiking here in beautiful Invermere, British Columbia. Well, Invermere has so much going for it. You've got the Rockies to one side and the Purcells to the other. You've got the Panorama Ski Resort a little ways up the mountain here. You've got Lake Windermere below. It's a bit posh, but I kind of like it. Man, is it good to be in BC. Man, oh man, oh man. It's just such a different vibe. Agreed. Well, I arrived in Invermere late last night, found a place to park up, had a quiet night listening to the rain beating on the roof of my minivan, and just today am exploring the town for the first time, really. I've passed through, stopped at the lake once, but it was like 35 degrees Celsius out. I don't know, that's close to a 90-something in American. And I'm delighted to say that I'm here for a length of time, and I'm going to hike up a mountain. This is my new ambition. So I'm just going to have a snoop around town, get my bearings, get a feel for it, develop some love for it, and then prepare myself for my first rather long hike up to a peak. I've popped into Fields, which is like, I don't know, it's like the original rural Canadian dime store. Kmart was in the bigger places. Fields was always in the small towns. So I guess like, it wasn't a dollar store exactly, but it was a bit cheaper. And it had everything, from baby diapers to fishing rods. And this is that, although it's in a bit of a state, this one. I think they're all on their way out the door. Oh man, I'm having such a hard time getting going this morning. I'm on the side of the road leading up to my hike. So I've chosen a pretty difficult challenge for myself, not only for myself, but for the minivan to get up to the hike. So I'm really not much of an extreme hiker. So this is a really big challenge for me. I am almost 60 now. I'm not in great shape. And yet, when I was doing my lower level walks in Jasper National Park over the winter, Maling Lake, and I was gazing up to those incredible snowy peaks and ridges, I started dreaming about getting up there. And at that time I thought, oh, I'll never be able to do that. So this is how it all starts, so innocently, doing these low-level walks. And then you look up in a place like this and you say, hang on a second. One day I want to go up there. And I want to do that ridge line all the way to that bit. My knees are giving out. Asthma is a bit of a limitation, but it doesn't hurt to dream. Maybe I can do something similar to it sometime next year. But here's the summer, and I'm starting to think I can do that. We'll see how the soccer mom van does in the Canadian outback. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, maybe she spoke too soon. Here we go. It's so steep. But she who hesitates will slide backwards down the mountain. So this needs a little bit of confidence and aggression. And preferably a high clearance 4x4. For heaven's sake. I got 16 kilometers of the 20 up this Forest Service road, only to hit a water drainage area that I just couldn't get around or over. And I had to give up and turn around on this incredibly narrow road and head back down with my tail between my legs. Oh, is the dream dead? Well, it kind of is for now, at least the kind of walk that I had in mind. After talking to the nice chap at the Tourist Information Center in Invermere, I was informed that without a high clearance 4x4, there were no other high-level walks available to me in the area. Oh, what to do now? Time to regroup. So I decide to head up to Panorama Ski Resort, just up from Invermere town. And I heard about a really lovely boondocking spot off another Forest Service road just beyond the resort. And boy, am I ever, ever glad I did. Holy moly. Day 3 here in the Invermere area. I'm actually closer to Fairmont right now. So I had to give up on my long-held dream to get up a Forest Service road where almost nobody can and do a very, very big hike to the top of a mountain. I just couldn't get my car in there. The last 3 kilometers were impossible. So I kind of panicked and I decided to go back down below. It's the July Canada Day long weekend. Everywhere is heaving. So I've had to compromise. Rather popular, but absolutely gorgeous and accessible. I'm on the Columbia Wetlands Conservancy Trust Trail and on my way to a viewpoint with a lot of other people. It will make solitude seem all the sweeter when I find it again. I'm just going to survive this bank holiday weekend and then I'm going to move on. Super, super hot today. It just goes from extremes. Last night I was getting too cold in my pretty heavyweight sleeping bag. And then today I think we're going to be climbing into the 30s. Regardless, I'm glad I got out and got moving. But I actually don't feel super well, so I'm going to head back to the car and I'm going to try and find a nice shady spot by a water source somewhere and relax. I've done my work for today. Pleasant work it is. The wind has come up, that's cooling me off a lot. Oh, my dreams floated away like a dandelion seed in the wind. Well, will I or will I not get to the top of a mountain somewhere this summer? You'll have to come back to find out. And if you're interested in traveling around with me through BC, well, do subscribe and hit the like button and the notification bell and all of that other nonsense if you haven't done so already. Thanks for coming along and I hope you're having a lovely summer and we'll see you on the next one. Be well. I'm thinking the car made a pretty good choice. Turning right at the ferry. Casro is Kootenay small town perfection.